down the road in Mojave Valley. But what I want to do is I want to bring each and every one of you into this case in a little bit more detail as I introduce you to my brother Byron, who really I'm training you. I'm showing you exactly how do I choose these cases.
What's happening with it? White Boy Radio back with another one. Man, look, as you can see it, we got a AWP update. All right. Look, as far as I know with the case with Jared Lysick there, I know they dropped some of the charges. Okay. There's down the one on the red case, and we don't know what the outcome is. But anyone who knows the law, especially when it comes to, unfortunately, in the United States, I don't know where you're watching this from, but crimes like against children and whatnot, they always get a slap on the wrist. Okay, sexual crimes in general usually get a slap on the wrist. Okay, the system is broken as far as that goes. However, you still have the one count or whatever they dismiss it to, and in the legal process here, they're going to wheel and deal. So they're going to wheel and deal. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not on the case. This is my speculation. I do know they give slaps a wrist on. We'll have to wait it out and see what happens. But they're standing strong on that one. It's not dropped, so it means that they have something on it. So we'll see what happens in the future. Okay. Now, I came across the beginning clip here of Jared and his new crew, which happens to be his brother. I've always been keeping up with this case. I want to know what's going on with the outcome of Jared, but more importantly, why so many people are still supporting that channel. I know from making videos about this myself and many others in the community, I know a lot of people have taken their memberships away, unsubscribed, and not watched. The problem is with the unsubscribe thing, the numbers, I can't notice a difference when I look over there on the channel. And it's sad because you have victims here, someone who did treacherous things. YouTube is, I like to do YouTube, don't get me wrong, but there's something with YouTube that I'll never understand. As you gain a following, you get supporters, and nothing is better when you are doing YouTube and maybe there's a video made about you, or maybe you're getting talked about in a live or something. Nothing feels better when you see your supporters really having your back, sticking up for your character. There's nothing better than that. And that is normal and that is cool. And I appreciate anyone who does that. But there's a thing that goes a bit further, and it's almost cult-like. And that's where I hate about YouTube. Since making these AWP videos, myself and many others, there's been supporters that are just not trying to hear it for the victim. They don't care. I honestly think they don't care. They still support. They keep watching it. And because I'm nosy, I have to apologize for hitting that channel, watching that video of that clip right there, and giving him an ad revenue. Okay, I apologize to everybody out there. But here's the deal: he has no crew. We all know the entire crew walked away. And to the cult-like followers that will be in this comments on this video and that are all over the community, what I have to tell you is this: beyond the rape allegations, you have other things. You have former members saying that are being told to exaggerate the process for the grieving families, to chase the dollar. Basically, Jared was doing this all about money. He's exaggerating parts of this and that. Look, nobody cares. These people at one time doing God's work. Nobody cares if they make a couple of dollars behind it. Nobody has a problem with that, I would think. The problem is when you exaggerate and you're telling people what to exaggerate on to grab the hearts of the people watching and to fool the grieving families. That's dead wrong. That's exploiting right there. So you guys always seem to just forget about that part. And many other things were said from ex-members. I'm just giving you one example. It's sad to see them not get canceled. I will say, though, the numbers have gone down, the views. I will say that. But this guy has nothing left. He brings in his little brother, and it looks so awkward. It looks so weird. It doesn't look the same. It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel the same. And this coward that I tagged in the video, see, I know he'll see this. So to the people who don't do a YouTube channel, let me explain. I tagged him. When he goes to check, let's just say his revenue for the month, it's going to say White Boy Lockdown Radio mentioned you in a title or a description. Now, at that point, it's up to him to be nosy and click it and hear what I'm saying, or for him to ignore it. That I can't assure you. But what I can tell you is I can bring it this far. So we have a chance. And by doing that simple process, I've reached a lot of AWP members. You guys have been here living it with me. You know, this guy, it just looks weird. Okay, it just looks weird. It's not right. It's off brand almost. And this guy just won't address anything. You know, won't address anything. Granted, he doesn't have to explain his situation to anybody. Yes, I understand that, but it's just not being honest. It's just not being real. There's no way that you could sit here and think that everybody doesn't know what's going on. I mean, they do. You know, it just amazes me, man. It amazes me. His little brother, I don't know the kid, and this is nothing personal towards him, but they're never going to do the same as this crew. It's sad to see the split. It's sad to see this. You know, I'm watching right now, paying attention to Nicola Bully, the missing person case in the UK. This missing person happens to be abandoned, lost in a lake. Perfect case for AWP. You know what I mean? I'm wondering, where are the ex-members, which will also be tagged? Like, what do we have to do to get you guys going? I understand there's probably a lot of obstacles that I don't know about that cost money, but man, if you guys come together, man, that people will support it. You know, I'm not just talking. I'll put some money towards that. You know, I don't know if you guys are going a different way, but people would love to see you within the bully case. But to Jared, it's what a coward. What a coward this guy is. He's still uploading, completely dodging it, and the whole thing looks weird. The whole point to the video, as that opening clip, you see him explain to his brother how to do things. Like, that would be a perfect example when to say, well, here's why I have to teach my brother about everything, because these guys left for this reason. Completely dodges it. It's like nothing. It's nothing to this guy. You know, it's sickening to see people just completely support that. You know, you can't honestly tell me, for the minion cult like followers that will just automatically try to dismiss everything that you bring up and say that's blunt facts. You can't honestly tell me that you think it's disgusting what he did. It's sad. I hate that that most of the charges got dropped. But listen, people, they have won the stick. Now, legally, they're probably going to bargain. If I had to guess with this one, he's probably going to plea out to a lesser charge of that count to probation, is what I'm thinking. That's just my guess. We'll see what happens. But people are still supporting this scumbag. You know, I'd love to see no more Jared on YouTube. But that's another part of YouTube that I can't stand. You know, YouTube is so weird like that. You know, so weird like that. An example of this is, there was a guy who had a channel, and this guy was killing kittens on his channel. YouTube is so big and so powerful. There's a billion channels out there. They didn't catch it. Nothing. A channel had to take a snippet of this dude's footage, make a video about it, and get his 1 million plus followers to report the channel to finally get it taken down. This sicko is just, he's not addressing it. He's not being real about it. He's continuing to upload. It's a spit in the face to know the whole picture now, people. It's one thing to watch AWP prior to these charges and back them and maybe even shed a tear, because you can really see in these grieving families the blessing that they're getting. It's another thing to watch it now, knowing that he's pulling on them heartstrings, pulling on them heartstrings. You know what I mean? And his little brother, he's publicly pulling in his little brother to just wear it, to just wear it. I mean, I don't know if any other videos have been made like this or not, but they're gonna go after his brother. Rightfully said. Hey, you're on the internet. You're a public figure. You open yourself up to everything. But that's just my thought on it. Let me know, man. We'll keep you updated. I haven't said too much about the AWP thing because, to be honest, I was really pissed off when I heard about the charges getting dropped. But I had to remember this is normal legal process, people. It's how it goes. You know, they might hit you with 10, 12 charges and only 2 stick. It's just how it goes. Hey, I didn't make the system, but I know a little bit of it. Smash that like, share it, all that. Leave it in the comments. And look, to my Team White Boy Radio, these cult-like people that are going to come over, hit them with karate chops and uppercuts. Stand strong. Until the next.